Hello and welcome to Mountain Patriot Homestead. I am in the kitchen and I have my aprons hanging right here, but I am not cooking, at least not on video today. But what I am doing is I am putting by some corn. Now, this is all being vacuum packed. As you can see, it is being vacuum packed whole in the shuck and with the silks on it, and it is going to be wonderful later on when it gets cooked, because some people will cook it in the microwave just like this. I use my Instant Pot because I don't have a microwave. I use my Instant Pot sometimes, but pretty much I like taking it out. Of course, you take it out of the bag, and I like throwing it just like this onto the grill and letting it steam in there in that fresh corn shuck, because when it thaws back out after being froze, it's going to be just like you just went out and picked it, and grilling it or cooking it in your microwave or cooking it even in your Instant Pot. When you cook it in this husk, it is going to come out so tender and juicy and taste just like you went and got it off the stalk. Now, how in the world did I come by all this fresh corn? It didn't come out of my garden, because my garden, the corn's still about knee high. But there's a place in Dumas, Arkansas called Esau's. And in Dumas, Arkansas, they're a lot further south than we are, so it's warmer. They plant their corn around March, April, somewhere in there. They get an early start on it because it's warmer than it is here. And then they have the type of corn they're growing is an early corn. So it just, the growing conditions, the type of corn it is, and everything combined just makes it produce earlier. And so this time of year, especially I know in our area, there is a flurry of people driving to Dumas, Arkansas, picking up loads of corn and bringing it back and selling it. However, let me show you what I had delivered last night. Now, when I say I had delivered, I didn't order that corn. No. What happened is a wonderful couple that are friends of ours called and said, "Would y'all like some corn?" And it's like, sure. You know, because we're willing to buy that Esau corn because we know how good it is. We've been getting it for years, but we were willing to buy it. And it's like, absolutely. They delivered it about 8 o'clock last night. Brought it right here to the house and told us they had left out about 5 o'clock yesterday morning and drove from here to Dumas, Arkansas, which is hours south of us. They drove all the way down there. They picked up a load of corn, drove it all the way back, and then they had spent all evening delivering corn to friends. And I don't know how to express how generous they are, because not only did they do all of this, but they won't accept a dime for it. Now, we hope that we can return the favor to them throughout the year, that we can do something, you know, to reciprocate. And I know they don't expect that at all. They actually would rather we didn't, because that's kind of their way of giving out blessings, and I understand that. But they were even going to be delivering some today to people that live, the round trip was going to be 150 miles or more. So they brought this corn by last night, and I couldn't get to it last night, but today, as soon as I've gotten home from work, I'm getting it in the vacuum packer. I'm using my vacuum packer that's I'd gotten last year, and it is so good. It vacuum packs everything. I mean, this is like you had bought it out of the store. So I mean, this is so, it does such a good job. And so I am very happy with my Meat brand vacuum packer. I don't get paid by Meat to advertise for them. I'm just telling you, this is the vacuum packer that we went with, and we couldn't be happier. The bags are thick, and they do a very good job. But in this bag of corn, it usually averages 65 ears of corn in one of these sacks. And so we're going to get a lot of meals out of this. And again, I cannot express the gratitude for them bringing us this bag of corn, because my corn, I grow corn, but I grow very small amount of corn. I call it my hobby corn because I don't have a big field of corn. First of all, I don't have time to grow a big field of corn, but I don't have a big field of corn to feed me for all year. But this will take care of us, and then mine in the garden, if it does anything, will just be for fun. It'll be a little bit of extra. But I have got to get through vacuum packing the rest of this so I can concentrate on getting some supper made, because I know when my fella comes off of the tractor this evening, he's going to be hungry. So I've got to get done with this. I've got to get this stuff in the freezer. I just wanted to share with you real quick a story of just total generosity. What wonderful neighbors and friends that we have. You know, we don't expect them to give us stuff or bring us stuff, but we are so blessed to have those that we call friends. And I hope you have people in your life that are as kind as those that we have in ours. I've got to get off of here though, but I love y'all, and I hope y'all have a wonderful afternoon. See y'all again real soon. Mountain Patriot Homestead, signing out.